When we hired Bob Gordon, we had been selling our home for just about a year. We'd used 2 other realtors without success, and once we hired Bob, our home was sold in 45 days. Working with Bob was the best experience that we had. He came, he shot a video for our home, which basically sold the home within the 45 days. We had no problems when we had showing requests. He was prompt about getting back to us with feedback, about setting up the appointments. He was always there when we had questions. He walked us through the whole procedure of selling our home as well as buying our current home. We felt like we were his only client. He accommodated showings for us on our current home. We were pregnant, so it was kind of a rush to get a current home, and he was great about accommodating times and schedules, and he ended up finding us the perfect home and getting us a great price.
Bob Gordon and the rest of his team were able to come in and show us their strategy, if you will, of how they're going to sell the house and what was going to work. And they had a lot of different ideas, a lot of fresh ideas. We had used 2 previous realtors that weren't really working out in the time that we wanted it to. Inglenook was able to come in, show us their strategy, and within 45 days we were out. Bob was able to take the relationships that he has and just expand upon it and made us feel like family. We're still in contact with him now. You know, we have no plans on selling our house at all in the very near future. And you know, anybody at work talks about buying or selling, I refer them to Inglenook.
Well, my wife Cheryl was introduced to Kathy and the team through Glenn Marcuscio. And ever since then, we developed a really good relationship together. She actually felt like a friend right from the very beginning. I think it's Kathy's knowledge of the business. There were a lot of challenges with our sale, and she even acknowledged that herself. But she was able to overcome just about every obstacle that we came across. And I think without her, we probably would have given up on selling the house. It's definitely good to hear some honesty in this type of, you know, in the real estate world. And that's the way she was. And again, she felt like a friend, totally honest, and made things happen. You feel like, even though you know you're not, you feel like you're the only customer. It's that personal touch that she gives you. You feel like you're with the owner of the company. And that's not something that you run into too often.
We sold our house in 2011. The housing market was really bad. It took a little while, a few months for our house to sell, but they were really there for us, and they really got our house sold.
Well, right now we live in Galway. Before that, we were in Gloversville, and a lot of houses along our street were trying to be sold, so there are signs up and down the street. A lot of signs scattered all over the place, and they were able to, through their diligence, be able to come and sell our house and do it in a timely fashion.
It can be very stressful because it's hard to know if your house is going to sell, how much you're going to get for it, is it enough, where are we going to live, where are we going after this. But Kathy really helped us through that process to know exactly what our house was worth, what to ask for it, and it really was quite painless, the whole experience. She was always available whenever we would have a concern of something that would come up. You know, we could text her or call the office, and she always answered the phone personally and took care of any issues that came up, and it really was quite an easy process. Well, really, as far as my husband and I were concerned, that there is nowhere else to go besides Inglenook. I mean, in the area, her signs are everywhere, and there's got to be a reason why so many people choose her to sell their houses.